Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time here, hello here, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell before you go. Thank you so much. So in my last update about This Is Fate, some drug dealers smuggled drugs into the Lutra mansion through Saula because Saula was bringing sweet for the Lutras, and they decided to use that opportunity to smuggle drug into their house. So let's continue from there. Grandma praises Saula for the ladus that she makes as they are really delicious. Karina says that Saula has made so many ladus and she would have gotten tired. And Karina asks Saula to tell her the amount which they owe Saula for preparing the ladus, as she would then bring the money for Saula. Rishab, in shock, asks that what does Karina mean by this. Karina asks that why are they all looking at her like this. She has not said anything wrong because Saula does the catering business, so this is why she was asking about this. Saula says that she herself runs the Kunkumbagia Hall, and even her own brother is a caterer who manages most of the things. She herself cooks for the small function, as no work is small, but she has not come here as a caterer, but she has come here as the mother-in-law of Karan. Saula says that she considered Raki and Mahesh as her own family, so she brought these ladus for the Gumpati Papa, as if she was a worker. Then Karina would not be talking to her like this. So as being the mother-in-law of Karan, so they should at least hug. Saula forcefully hugs Karina, which angers Karina. Prithvi thinks that Saula did something really worthwhile, as she has given a befitting reply, because Karina left no stone unturned in ruining the image of Saula. However, Saula gave a befitting reply. Grandma advised Karina to go and have Saula perform the darshan of the Gumpati Papa. Grandma lives with Preeta. Rishab also asked Karina to come with him as he needs to talk something important with her. The goons enter through the gate and they were about to go inside, but the guard stops them, questioning that who are they, since all those guests who were on the list have arrived. They have marked them present. One of the goons says to the guard that they are goons, and this worries the guards. They says that what do the guards think that they are, because they have just come to play and they will not leave without performing. They ask the guards to confirm from their boss. The guards were about to dial the number of Mahesh, but the goons beat the guards and they plan to put them in the car of any of the guests. Karina asks Rishab that where is he taking her to. Rishab replies that he cannot take her on a date, so he is taking her to the priest. Karina asks that why would she go to the priest. Rishab replies that it is because he wants to ask a question from the priest, whether Karina would ever change in her life. Rishab explains that everyone changed in this house except Karina, as she is just the same. Rishab asks that why was Karina trying to give Saula money for the ladus. Karina says that she has still not been able to accept Saula as a relative. Rishab says that Karina has a good heart, but every time, her mind comes in between her feelings. Karina asks if Rishab means to say that she is not good enough. Rishab says that it is not like this, as he knows that Karina is really a good woman, but sometimes she does some things which is a little harsh. Rishab asks if Karina would accept his one desire, and then he says that Karina must try to be nice with Saula just a bit. Karina asks if Rishab knows why did she bring Pihu into this house, and the reason is because of Karan and Preeta along with her entire family, as she really loves them all. Rishab explains that Karina only loves her blood relations. Karina leaves, saying that now he is judging her. Rishab, stopping Karina, explains that he is not anyone to judge her, nor was he fighting with her, because he is not anyone. Karina comes to him and explains that she knows that this is because Rishab is her obedient son. Karina says that Rishab asks her for some things now, and she also wants to ask him. She then requests him not to leave and stay with them all, because when he is not in the house, then their family doesn't seem complete. She advised him to also think about his own family with Sherlyn, now that Karan and Preeta have gotten Pihu. Rishab explains that he is happy with Pihu, as she calls him Rishab. Karina tries to convince Rishab, so he agrees to try. Rishab once again requested Karina to be nice with Saula. Karina, however, is adamant that she has changed a lot, but she agrees to try just for Rishab's sake. Saula says to Raki that the multi of the Gumpati is always really beautiful, but this time she feels that it is a lot more beautiful since Pihu has come into their house. Raki also agrees with her, saying that she is right. They both then sees Grandma and Preeta coming to the priest, where Grandma says that she feels that there are a lot of boxes of her, so they should take some of them back and wrap them in the wrapping sheet. Saula and Raki also comes to offer their help. Kritika also follows them. The goons enters the party where they see Saula. However, the boss says that they have just come there for their drugs and they have nothing to do with any woman. Mahesh stops them asking that who are they, as no one invited them. They take the name of Mahesh Luthra, not knowing that he is actually the one standing in front of them. Mahesh asked the goons that who invited them because it was not him. They insisted that it was Mahesh. Karan and Rishab are walking down the stairs. Mahesh sees them both, so going to them, explains that they both should say to the players that no one has invited them. Karan and Rishab leave, saying that there has been an emergency at the stage. Mahesh also leaves them, ordering that they should stay there as he would come back. However, all the goons leave to find their drugs. Preeta is working with Kritika, who asks if it is true that Sonakshi is able to walk now. Preeta replies that it is true, as Sonakshi is really getting better. Kritika asks if Preeta is not all bothered by her because she had a past with Karan. Preeta says that they should not judge anyone by what happened in the past, as they should be left in the past. Kritika says that she even heard that the past even changes the present. Preeta asks that has she not heard that a lot of people have changed. Preeta says that the dark court who used to cut the fingers, but one day he met a priest who informed him that he has no right to take anything which he cannot return. Kritika asks Preeta that what does it have to do with anything with their story. Preeta replies that it is that they should not judge anyone by their past. Shruti comes with Sonakshi and Pihu, who is wearing really cute glasses. Pihu also offers her help, but Preeta replies that she is holding it comfortably. Preeta then gives a box to Pihu, so they all leave for the kitchen. Preeta gets scared after entering the kitchen, which even worries Karan. Preeta, however, replies that she thought that it was a snake. Then Preeta started wrapping the boxes, and Pihu even helped her. Karan, however, started fighting with Preeta, which makes Pihu scold Karan, warning him to never fight with Preeta since she is the best mother in the world. Shruti, along with Karan and Sonakshi, started teasing Preeta. Even Sonakshi acted as if she is eating Preeta, which angers Pihu, and Pihu started beating Sonakshi. Karan then says that they all would apologize to Preeta, so Pihu also forgives them. Pihu then asks Karan to take her to the room, but at first, Karan refused. So Pihu says that only her mother Preeta is the best, and Karan lives with her. The goon standing outside plans to leave for the guest room, as there are also some boxes there, so they can first check them. Kritika, going to Girish, says that he must bring a card for the boxes, as they all have been wrapped. Kritika sees Prithvi, so going to him asks if he is getting bored. Prithvi, however, replies that he was just thinking about how he would take over the Luthra's new companies and it would generate a lot of profit. Kritika says that she feels that Prithvi should be jailed, and Prithvi gets shocked hearing this from Kritika. Shruti in the kitchen says that she is really impressed with Faith, as Pihu just came to their house a few days ago, but now she loves everyone a lot. However, she is really protective about Preeta, as she considered her to be her actual mother. Preeta assures Shruti that it is nothing like this, as Pihu loves everyone, but she was just saying this because she was in a good mood. Sonakshi, working in the hall, thinks how Pihu was eating her actual mother for the sake of Preeta. She felt like slapping her, as she is her biological mother, but she was not able to, as Pihu is the bridge which would take her to Karan, as she will do all she can to get the love of her life. Kritika comes to Prithvi, who is standing. She asks if he is getting really bored. Prithvi replies that he was working with his head, thinking how it would work in the future and how it would generate more profit. Kritika replies that she feels that Prithvi should be arrested. Prithvi gets tensed, and Kritika explains that it should be a crime to be so cute. Sherlyn, standing from the corner, thinks that they both are having a lot of emotions between them both, and she is about to go to Prithvi, but she sees Rishab talking on the phone. Sherlyn thinks that Rishab is acting a little weird ever since he came back from London, and she thinks of going near him to find out the truth. Prithvi, looking at Rishab, says to himself that is the reason Sherlyn is Rishab's wife, and since this is what he wanted, because there was no other way to keep an eye on him. Prithvi says to himself that had Sherlyn not married Rishab, then he would have had Sonakshi get married to Rishab, as both of them are the same, and he is irritated by their life. Prithvi wonders why he is constantly thinking of Sonakshi, as he already has 3 women in his life. One is the woman of his dream, Preeta. The second is his wife, Kritika, while the third is the woman who is in front of him, Sherlyn. Prithvi looks at Sherlyn, so he wonders why Sherlyn is looking at Rishab with such a smile. Prithvi wants Sherlyn not to look at Rishab in such a way, and Prithvi in anger put down the glass, but Sherlyn follows Rishab, and Sherlyn hears Rishab saying to someone in emotion, "I love you." She gets worried, then Prithvi pulls her with him. Mahesh is in the hall and the goons are walking. Mahesh stops them, asking that where are they coming from. They all reveal how he said that he would come back within 5 minutes, but he did not return, so they thought he might have forgotten. They themselves came to search for him. Mahesh says that he in a very polite manner refused them, but they did not hear him properly. One of the goons requested Mahesh to at least listen to their song, since they have come because they have already suffered a lot since 2 of their contracts have been cancelled. Raki coming there asks Mahesh to give them their payment. Mahesh asks that why should he pay when they have not even performed. Raki insisted, so Mahesh agrees to pay them. He however says that they all seem hardworking, so they will not accept the payment. Mahesh asks the goons to sing a romantic song for him and his wife as they are standing in front of them. They agreed and then they all do, after which they sing a song, which is not at all so romantic, but instead seeing them sing, Raki thanks them, so she leaves. Mahesh says that the goons have come, so now they should perform the darshan of the Gumpati Papa and leave after taking the payment. The boss of the goons says that the Lutra family spot has filled. He explains how he would go with Peter to the guest room and take all the boxes which have been packed. He then orders the others to also take the rest of the boxes in their custody. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, share it, and please subscribe to my channel for more updates. And I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.